I'm Russ Rapp, and this is my YouTube channel about non-duality. So let's talk about this idea of an energetic shift when it comes to non-duality. So just to put things into perspective in this moment, right now my energy is fairly reserved. I don't really feel like making a video, to be honest. That's the thought that goes along with it. A little tired from a long week. Just ate some food. Somewhat reflective. That's my energy right now. So what does it mean to have an energetic shift in relation to non-duality? I think on the one hand, I don't know, maybe there's only one hand. But I think what people are looking for is an energetic shift for themselves. So it's my energy, my consciousness, my shift. So you as a viewer watching this video, you're not really concerned about necessarily my energy or my energetic shift to this state of non-duality or non-dual awareness, only in the sense that it doesn't directly affect you personally. You're concerned about my shift and what I'm telling you because you want to have some sort of shift internally in yourself to find peace amongst all the chaos from now until the end of time. So that's one thing I wanted to say about that is it's always a focus on your energy, because once your energy shifts, let's say you're not necessarily concerned about anyone else's energy, so it's not really a shift unless you're talking about, some sort of worldwide consciousness shift. But then when you're talking about energetic wise, energy, it's usually in the form of levels, and so higher consciousness or deeper understanding or higher vibrations. A lot of that gets talked about when it comes to energy shifts and stuff like that. Whether it's your personal shift or level of consciousness or energy level or in the society around you, in the world, it's all about levels. And so non-duality is about levels, and it's not about levels. I mean, it's more so not about levels, because we like to think in hierarchies. We like to think in higher energy, lower energy, but when it comes to non-duality, none of that really makes any difference. And I think from a practical standpoint, so if you want a little practical nugget, I've heard other speakers refer to it in this way. It's more of, in the moment, the idea of noticing your energy, whether it's expansive or whether it's contracting. So expanding or contracting, that's kind of the duality of the present moment. And so when you talk about energetic shifts on a timeline from the past to where you are now, it's something that you're thinking is growing or changing over time. And that's where I think people get off track thinking in linear time when it comes to energy levels, because then you're comparing what came before to what is now. But really, the only focus you need to have on is this present moment. And I think when it comes to what I think people are trying to say when they're talking about energetic shifts, it's more of the basis, the grounding, the core of that energy. What is it? And it's that emptiness. It's the empty fullness, or whatever you want to call it. So the ground falls away and you're left somewhere. And so with all the energy levels that are constantly changing from moment to moment, from person to person, none of that really has anything to do with non-duality. It's more of the openness to knowing that in this given moment, the energy that you're focused on, which most likely is your own personal energy, knowing that is illusory in the sense that it is always changing, so it's never fixed, it's never going to stay the same, it never has an identity for you to attach to. And so whatever your energy level in this moment is going to change. So maybe in a few hours I'll be really happy, excited, want to go dance around or whatever, but that's always changing. And so there's nothing that you can really say that there's a shift, that now I am somehow always going to be at peace, because the peace is underlying all things. It's the core of everything. It's the core of existence. And so it's nothing that'll ever change. And once you recognize that, once you start thinking in the terms of an energetic shift in this moment that you want to have for the rest of your life, you can kind of reframe that and think that whatever is happening now is what it is. It is exactly the way it's supposed to be. And that is not what the infinite moment is. Because everything you can see with your eyes essentially is seen in duality. So if that makes any sense. So non-duality is not really a shift that you're going to be able to grab onto or comprehend or understand intellectually. It's not necessarily going to change your life, but in those moments where you really feel stuck, having a little bit of non-dual awareness can help you get through that, realizing that you're never really stuck. So hopefully that clears up the idea of energetic shifts in non-duality. So I'd like to hear what you have to think in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. Until next time, peace.